Hey guys, and welcome to the video. So with nearly 100 guns in Warzone, and only a handful seen in game as part of the meta, I wanted to try something different. So here I am in an attempt to land the win using each gun and create a series out of it. Not only that, but I'm going to critique my own gameplay and point things out that they might help you as a player to not repeat my own dumb mistakes and land that tasty win. Now the rules are quite simple. Get a load out as fast as possible and only use the gun I'm trying to win with. Small caveat being I can swap to a pistol if I need to. Secondly, I have to actively engage in fights. No hiding in a bush, no sitting in a corner. Easy enough, right? And if I find a ground loot or blueprint version of the gun, I gotta use that until I get my load out. So my first choice is an Oldie, but boy sheer Goldie, the M4A1. So the attachments are the Monolithic Suppressor, keep off the minimap and that hidden velocity buff, the Grenadier barrel, best in class for damage, and also recoil control and bullet velocity, tac laser for the fastest aim down sight speed, Commando grip for horizontal recoil and doesn't sacrifice your ADS speed like other grips do, and lastly the 50 round magazines for the extra ammunition, and it doesn't penalize your ADS speed as much as the 60 does. Now the class I have this on will be staying nearly the same this entire series, with Desert Eagle as my secondary, which I'll swap as I need to do the other secondaries, Double Time, Ghost, Tracker, Thermite, and the heartbeat sensor. That's the class. Let's kick it off. And like that, we're out of the plane, on the very top of the map over the dam. Now, I spot these three guys here, so I know that they're there, we know they're in the vicinity. Now I was betting everything on finding a gun inside this garage, however, that was a dumb idea, as you see. Alright, we spot a guy on our left here, so we need to get inside and get a gun. Get a MAC-10 out of this first chest, which is good luck. Now, Bambi's outside enjoying life, so we can't have any of that. Let's bring him back to reality for a second, kill him. Now at this moment, a guy shoots him from the fire station, so I know the location of the second guy. Still have one more unaccounted for. Chuck down some armor plates, slap them on, because new. Now I tried to do a bit of a tactical decoy here. I threw it out the window, but you know the other guy I was looking for? Yeah, I found him. He shot me in the back, and I spot the guy at the entrance to the fire station. Now my main thing is I just want to stay in cover at the moment, play top. I'm going to try and deal with this guy at the fire station to begin with. Now, I played this a little bit wrong in my opinion. Either should have gone for the sniper rifle there, or I should have absolutely gotten away from that left-hand window where he keeps shooting me in the butthole from. So now, I end up using all my armor plates, and I go back to try and get rid of this dude. And with a quick little flick of the wrist, he's gone. Now, I spot this dude, and I was hoping to be a little bit quicker, but it was not the case. He was quicker than me, got an armor hit. What can you do? So I tried to fake out the window to bait him in, but he didn't fall for it. So I spent a little bit inside here, first him to exit the staircase just so that he doesn't push up. And at that point he pushes me from behind and I get the easy kill on him. I jump in the truck and I boost down the road. Now while I'm looting this building here, I notice a little bit of movement. The guy comes out of the yellow house. So I ping him and I can keep tracking where he's going. Now I was hoping he was going to pick the door, but I was wrong. He went out the back and he tried to go across the parking lot. Well, at that point he spotted my scope glint, so I started taking pot shots, and took him out for headshot. So right, one threat down. Now at the same time, this guy here heard gunshots, and he thought he was in for a free kill. Well, I was determined to prove him wrong. However, he does actually get the jump on me. I was looking for him, I didn't spot him next to the tree there. So, bam, there we go, lost some armor. Go ahead and shield up. Now at this point, I'm just listening. I'll listen for footsteps. Well, he got up a little bit closer, didn't oblige to that there. So if that, just wait. There's the footsteps. Now I tried jumping out the window, but it didn't exactly work the way I wanted it to. So pop dead silence and I ran in behind it. Now I was probably a little bit too quick on the trigger there. I tried to jump out again, but the game wasn't having it. So I go out here, and lo and behold, he came around the corner, misses a shotgun shot on me, and I take him out. I see he's got a UAV, so I might as well pick it up and pop that. However, I don't spot anyone, so it wasn't worth the effort, really. With that, I jump in the truck, go over and buy a UAV. I pop that, and unfortunately for me, the only one that I notice is at the bottom of the dam. Not really worth it. A few minutes go by after looting some houses down the road, and the loadout drops, so I run over, and I get my loadout. Say hello to Mr. M4. Now the circle's closing at this point, and I, for whatever reason, decided, hey, let's go back, let's try and hunt this guy or two who's over on the dam. Well, I spot a completely different dude. So this guy must have been ghosted. And at this point, alright, I'm focused on him. I'm looking down to the bottom right. Did you see it? You didn't see it, did you? Yeah. I didn't see him until editing as well. That guy could have ruined my streak then and there, but I don't know what he was up to. Maybe he's on his phone, maybe he's too scared to shoot. I don't know. Either way, I get down here, I get a free kill. So with that, let's head back up on top of the bridge, and I'll get another UAV. I don't know why I did this. This is actually kind of a dumb one, to be honest. But I do spot two guys down the bottom of the dam. I do think for a second about gliding down there, but ultimately decide against it. Instead, we'll head back to our little spot over here, and we notice that not only is the guy down the bottom there, guys have jumped on a car. So I'm going to go over and see if I can get a kill on them. But it's very difficult from this range. Get a few hit markers, not enough to break it. Now I'll be honest, I didn't actually pay much attention to the car. This is where I should have turned tail, and I should have gone. And I noticed that way too late. If that guy was more proactive, he could have ran up behind me and had a very free kill. Now, if you don't know, when you call in precision airstrike, it shows your dot on the minimap, no matter if you're ghosted or not. And that's exactly what this guy did. So a quick little ledge jump onto the roof, and I've got some high ground. I'm looking for him. I know he's in this little shack. But while he's in here, he's made a quick little move into the yellow house. And I spot him just a little bit later than I wanted to. We're just looking. We're looking. And with that, get a quick little tap on him, another tap. He runs, he panics, and I end up shooting and breaking his armor in the left-hand side. Not enough to secure a kill though, but with that, I've decided it's time to push. Now, I timed the C4 a little bit badly. I was meant to throw it in the window, I threw it outside, so I decided to blow it and use that as cover. Now, coming up the staircase here, I was like, alright, cool. Got him. I don't know, I missed a bunch of shots. And he threw the stun. And as you see, when I saw the second stun, I had to push down. If that second stun had hit me, I was dead. But I held down the trigger because it just meant that he could not get out of that room. That was the only thing to really do in that situation. Now here I just kind of went back and forth. You can tell it's my first game of the day. Wasn't really thinking straight. I went up here and I thought, screw it, why not? Let's shoot down across the wall. Well, I got a bit of a response because I can hear the crunching of some leaves. So I return, wall bang. Mother. Yeah, he wasn't happy about that one. So I jump on the car, I head down to the next circle, which is around military base. Now I want this buy station and I want to get a UAV, but I want to make sure it's clear first. So I pull out my heartbeat sensor and I give it a quick little look. You hear that beep? Yeah, that's an enemy. You don't actually have to have your heartbeat sensor out for the full animation to see an enemy. Also, if you see those white numbers at the bottom when you pull it out and it does a ping, then you know there's an enemy there without having to see the wave go out. So I think, should I get some high ground? I look at the tower, but if I go up that, there's a good chance he's going to shoot me in the back, so I decide heavily against it. I go for a bit of a longer play. Now, if there's anything that I actually want to critique myself on here, it's that I relied on the heartbeat sensor way too much. I should have been a lot faster and a lot more aggressive. That being said, I found the place is now clear, the guy's moved on, let's get a UAV. I actually have enough to get a few more. So do that, there's an advanced UAV, and I grab another one for extra measures. Now I notice this other guy coming in behind me, and instead of trying to pursue the first guy, I see an opportunity for a kill here. While it's not exactly the case, I do get a lot of damage off on him. If I was a little bit more steady with my aim, yeah, I probably would have killed him. But I scared him off, and he's now moved to a different direction. So with that, I'm gonna go hunt this guy down. He makes it extremely easy for me by just jumping off the roof. Few shots, he's dead. I'm gonna go back. So I grab another UAV from the buy station, and I go off and search up these guys. Now here I make a decision. Either I can go left and not go through the gas, or I can go out a little bit wider, and I can get the high ground and get him behind this other guy who has no idea that I'm here at all. Now admittedly, I cut a little bit close, I also popped this other UAV. Now I have tabs on both the guys' locations, and I know this guy's hiding in this tiny little shack up here. He's got two ways out. One of them faces me. Now in reality, I probably should have been actually aiming at the doorway, but I'll let it go. Now the other guy is in the house on the other side of the road here. So I start looking over at the windows. I spot him very quickly. Chuck a Semtex, didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. So I push down a little bit and I want to try and get a different angle on him. So Semtex it up again and I move around more to the right. Now, there's something that gives this guy away here. It's his legs. They just happen to glitch through the wall at the right time. See it? There we go. So I know he's still inside the building. Now I could try wallbang him, or I just wait until he comes out the doorway and presents himself to me. Well, that's exactly what he does. That was a very quick, very easy kill. Run down to the buy station and I grab another UAV. It's almost like I have an addiction to these damn things. So I pop one and I buy another one as a backup. With that, spot a gulager. He's a little way off though, so he's no real issue to me. He's the only guy I see though, so that's a little bit worrying. Now follow up along the fence line here. So I'm trying to get inside the zone and secure my spot, and I spot these 3 guys on the UAV. So we have an idea of where 3 of the 8 guys are. Well, the 4th guy couldn't wait any longer, and he made his presence known to me. Now, I wasn't fully sure where he was shooting me from, so I kind of weaved back and forth. I was thinking he was on the left-hand side of the fence. He wasn't. He was on the right. I spot him here, and break his armor, but he's a really persistent bugger. So he comes back for another round 2, and a precision airstrike. So I slap my armor plates on, and I try to move. I was going to go prone here, but then I fought against it as I might get taken out by the airstrike. And, boy, Mr. McLaren comes in behind me, and now I have a car to worry about. So I'm watching him at the same time as looking for this guy. Main thing is I'm trying to sit on the rock so that the car can't just come up and run me over. It's good though, he's a little bit busy with whatever else he's doing, and I take this guy out. And chuck some more armor plates on, armor follow along the right hand side of the wall. Now I'm trying to keep down as low as I can so that this guy can't see me in the car using third person. And I spot this guy off way in the distance. No point in even trying to take a shot. I'm still not sure if there's anyone here on my right, so I'm still playing it quite safe. And I spot, I'm assuming it's the same guy again in this middle house. I tried to make a jump over the fence, didn't work, but there's a hole here so we can peacefully come through it. Now I know this little car is sitting up here, and I try to stick him with Semtex. I think I fall just a little bit short, but he sees an opportunity to try and run me down. I see an opportunity to shoot him. And he breaks a window right next to me, so I know he's inside. Now, a little bit of a false trigger start there, that once he shoots on the right hand side, I know where he's at. Easy kill. Now, this situation. Take a listen.
Hello there.
No, not Obi-Wan. The cough. The cough gave them away. Now, I pick up some stopping power rounds and chuck them in. Grab dead silence again, let's move up. So at this point, I'm looking for the last 2 people. I don't know exactly where they are. And that's until he fires his gun. Now I have a rough idea of where at least one of them is. And as I move back out, I spot the second one. I kill him, and now I have 1 more to go. Take note, still got those stopping power rounds in there, buddy. Now the gas forces him up, he gets up, he moves, I shoot. Stopping power makes very quick work of him and very little recoil on it compared to other guns. With that, the game is over and we collect a win with 15 kills. Now it's not bad for my first game of the day. Yes, there were some sloppy plays in there was some questionable decision making, but I ended up winning the game and it's the main thing that matters. Now I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who's watched to the end here. This is my first attempt at doing a video. This is my first attempt at video editing in probably 8 years. So please, give it a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you didn't. Leave me a reason as to why you didn't. I'm always looking to improve, and that's the main thing, right? So please, hit subscribe if you enjoyed it, and you can catch the next video when it's out. No estimated time, but I'll try and get it ready as fast as I can. Until then, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.